Content disclaimer. Views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. On the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high. On the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high. Flying high upon the wings of love. What's up, family? How you doing? Your brother just chilling out in the back, getting some of this sun, getting this tight, just keeping this body tight, not eating regularly, just eating probably one meal and a snack per day. Keeping myself and keeping my hair growing. How y'all feeling out there? Hope everybody's out there looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. You know, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope everybody's all good. Today is my brother Billy Carson's birthday. Today is Red Pill's daughter's birthday. Today is Beyonce's birthday. There's a lot of birthdays going on. So we're gonna show them some respect. Happy birthday to Billy. Let's give Billy Carson at least 4 push-ups today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry, I can't stop. When I start push-ups, I just can't stop. I'm sorry. That's 4 knuckle push-ups, 4 finger push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Beyonce. And let's do 4 wrist push-ups. Let's do 4 wrist push-ups for Red Pill's child, the beautiful Pink Pill. Give her 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go back on the hands and give 4 push-ups for today. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, gave them some push-ups. Give them some push-ups. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give them some push-ups. I gave it to them on my fingers, my knuckles, my wrist, and my hands. 4 push-ups. 4 is a very important number, as many of you may know, but every number in their own respect are very important numbers. And remember, numbers are not here to hold you back. They're here to guide you and to help you navigate better. Now, if you allow the negative or the lower frequency of the number to hold you back, that is you doing it when you don't have to. So everybody, right now, take a deep breath. Release. Everybody take a deep breath. Release. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Breathe regularly. Take the time out to breathe. Number 4 in numerology is the mental health number. Big up to Dr. Phil Valentine I spoke to. I spoke to his son, Bam, also. Big up to those 2 great people. Number 4 is a mental health number. So this would be a day that you think about your mental health, your mental well-being, your mental connection to not just your inner parts of who you are, but also the external parts, and cleaning the way out so you can maintain mental stability. This is one of those days. And sometimes we got to take the time out and really consider what we're doing and how we're going to be doing things in the life to come. Take care of your health. 4 is a health number. All of the even numbers in numerology are the health numbers. So take time on a 4 day. But when you add it all up together, when you add the 9 plus the 4, that adds up to 13. And when you add the 13 plus 20, 24, or add it up to the number 8, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Also, remember 21 is the number of initiation. So this whole day is a number of initiating yourself. Being willing to go through the initiations of growth, the initiation of being well, the initiation of writing out your ideas and compassionately and creatively writing out your ideas, because 2 plus 1 equals 3. So today, because I added the 9 plus the 13 plus the, or 9 plus the 4, 9 plus the 4 plus the 2024, which is the 8, adds up to 21. This is what we call the star of the Magi, or the crown of the Magi number. It's the crowning of the Magi number. So it's best to make sure that your crown is taking in the appropriate knowledge and information. And then when you're ready to work at it and disseminate it, then you use the 4 energy, which we're on. Again, happy birthday to Billy Carson. Happy birthday to Beyonce. Happy birthday to Red Pill's beautiful daughter. Today's her birthday too. If you don't know who Red Pill is, that's Red Pill is from the Red and the Blue Pill family. Today is her birthday, and we want to acknowledge all of those that are celebrating their Virgo birthday now. Let me stand up. You know, making sure no ants are crawling over, because I got red ants around here. I got black ants. I got all kinds of stuff. When black ants start crawling up or red ants start crawling up your legs, they start biting. And I remember my cousin, he got bitten by a whole bunch of red ants crawling up to his scrotum. So while he was sleeping, and they're gonna look for food any way they can get it. They're gonna get food, so you got to be very careful. Like I said before, in the month of September, because it is known as the ninth month, quote unquote. Remember, this month is about reflecting where we're coming from or what we're coming out of and where we're going to in 2025. So pay attention of where you're coming out of, the number, and reflect on what you came out of this year. What have you accomplished this year? What did you do? What made you your best self this year? Or who pulled you down? Who took you down? Who disrespected you in this year? What you're coming out of and where you want to go with your energy going into 2025, because September, October, November, and December are the sneak peek months of what's to come. So pay close attention, especially in the month of September. And in the Jason months, the S is the midway journey. The S is the midway journey. That S is the midway journey. So got to pay close attention as we're coming out of the sacrificial months of the J sun. Now we're in the sun aspect. Whether it's S-U-N or S-O-N, we need to shine this sun or show respect to the sun. So don't run away from the knowledge and information that might be coming to you through your recordings, through your dreams. Big up to Sri Master Gano Grills, who I spoke to earlier also, commending him on a wonderful event that he had. Big up to Brother Rich, who had another wonderful event with the double Dutch and the little stance that we was doing also. And over there at Wadada, KTL, all of them was about part of it. And I want to thank also the gathering of the master people. My month of August was wonderful. Of course, the award show, y'all know I won the Television Host of the Year awards in August also. So August is definitely one of my power months. So I got to learn to utilize those power months. And remember, when you do a session with me, I also guide you and tell you where your power months are. Because a lot of you don't know where your power months and what your power months are. And again, happy birthday to all of the great people born today. And remember, when you're born in the sign or under the sign of Virgo, that's the number of that's the sign of communication, but also the sign of analysis, analyzing who you are, what you are, where you are, and where you want to go. You have to be analytical, not over analyzing, but analyze and be willing to adapt, because in numerology, the sign of Virgo is connected to the number 5. So it gives a certain air of flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to overcome any given situation. So even if you have Virgo in your chart, look for the Virgo in your chart. I have Virgo that shows up twice in my chart. So I pay attention to all. And remember, we go through all these numbers and we go through all these zodiacs. So pay close attention to what you're going through and how you're going through, as using the zodiac and using the numbers as a guide. It's just a guide to help you navigate better in this realm. So thank you all for allowing your brother to get on. I was supposed to teach a lesson today, but I'm not going to teach it today. I may teach it tomorrow. And it's going to be, the lesson is going to be called The Spiritual Meaning of Conscientious and Conscious Intention. Conscientious and conscious intentions. I'm going to break down the numbers to the word conscientious, conscious, and intentions. It's the art of conscientious, conscious intentions. And I'm going to give the definition and all of that. Remember, join me on YouTube. A lot of my lessons are now part of my YouTube membership, and it covers all of the memberships. And there's different tiers to my YouTube membership, but it covers all of that. Those lessons are for all those that are part of my membership. So go to my YouTube channel and join my membership so you can get the lessons that I've taught in the past. Because after at least 12 to 24 hours, I put it right into the membership. So people can, if they're serious about it, they will join the membership because you're going to be getting constant stuff. And big up to all those people that have taken the alignment assignment. Anybody else that want the alignment assignment, please DM me. And you have to do a donation of 1111 or 2222. You got a choice to pay, circulate a donation of 1111 or 2222 if you want those alignment assignments. Those alignment assignments. I only have one that's out there so far, and I'm going to change it by the 17th or the 26th of this month. Between the 17th and the 26th of this month, I'm going to put up another alignment assignment for a particular lesson, because I need y'all to stay in alignment and with the assignment so you can better yourself. That is the job of a numerovator, to help you better yourself. And any numerologist or astrologist or cardiologist or cartomancy or cosmophysics, anybody that you go to for any type of services, they're supposed to help you become better. And I have testimonies, but I don't put up testimonies. I don't live off of testimonies. I just do what I have to do. And there's people that have emailed me and said this has helped them, this has not helped them, or this I needed to. And usually when people say it doesn't help them or it did not help them, I tell them, well, then maybe you need to do it from another angle. Try this angle, tweak it a little. That's really what it's about. So on that note, family, I just want to remind everybody, please take the time out if you really want any of the alignment assignments. It's only $11.11. The circulation is only $11.11 or $22.22. We're staying within that frequency. All you have to do is text me or DM me, and I will DM me in this on my Instagram here behind the scenes, and I will send you the details and send you how to donate, and then I will send you the alignment assignment via email. And believe me, it's going to take a month to get through it, because I give questions, I give solutions, I give research in those alignment assignments so you can keep your mind at a higher level. And that particular alignment assignment that I had earlier in the month of August, on August the 26th, the analytical Lionsgate, that was the one that dealt with quiet time, the importance of being in quiet time. And I gave you homework, temple work assignments so you could start working on yourself. That's all it's about for me. You got to work on yourself to be better. Nobody, I don't care what artist you are, no celebrity you are, whatever you're doing in business, you had to work on yourself to be better so you can be successful at the business, successful at your job, successful in school. You have to have discipline. There have to be some type of discipline. And because this is the number 8 year, or the 44/8 year, 20 plus 24 equals 44, and 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. So it's 44/8. It's about being fully committed, fully dedicated to your work, your inner work, as well as your outer work. Because 4 is a feminine number according to certain systems of numerology, but also it has the masculine line flow lines. So you have duality with the number 4. So it's about the inner work, which is the feminine, and the outer work, which is the masculine. It's just like the female yoni goes inwardly, and the phallics of the mind comes outwardly. So you got the duality of male and female throughout the number frequency of the number 4. Of the number 4, because I'm dealing with the 44. And that adds up to the number 8, which in certain aspects of numerology, the number 8 is a feminine number, but at the meeting point between the two zeros, it creates a line where there's a masculine connection right there. So there's a duality also in the 8 symbol, depending on how the flow line is flowing. Sometimes it's a straight feminine curves, and sometimes there is a connection between that brings the connection between two zeros and zeros, make the line right there. And that's where the masculine. So there's different ways to look at things. And I like to look at things from a holistic perspective. You know, and I like to look at things from a holistic perspective. And because we're doing a lot and preparing for next year, one thing I love about what's coming for next year, but it's going to depend on humanity's mindset. Let's say that again. It's going to depend on humanity's mindset. If they're willing to stay high and keep their mind on a higher level, or if they allow people to bring them down, or allow politics to bring them down, or music or entertainment to bring them down to a low level. Tomorrow, next year is going to be totally dependent on that. When people go low, media, television, politics, when they go low, we are supposed to go high. Think on a high level, not high in the sense that you're not paying attention, but high in the sense that you recognize that it is what it is, and that no politician can be trusted, to tell you the truth. Not even the ones you want to put in. None of them, because everybody has their behind the scenes agenda, and everybody is controlled by someone. And we don't know the agendas of those conglomerates that are supporting Kamala or supporting Trump. They all have something going on. So you got to be ready for that. So you want to know what's going to happen next year? It's totally up to humanity to come together, communicate clearly, be flexible, have discipline, and communicate on a higher vibratory, spiritual, physical, emotional level, and don't let people bring you down to a lower level. That's just the gist of it. That's just the basics of it. I haven't even gotten into 2025 yet that deeply. But know that at the end of the day, because it adds up to a number 9, 9 is the highest single digit number on the single digit chart. And because 9 is the single highest number on the single digit numerical chart, you got to think high. And remember, 9 thinks about humanity, service, being of service to not only yourself, but to other people. All right. So be of service, especially next year. And you're going to start feeling the effects of it in September. This is the month, especially towards the end of September, going into October. You're going to start feeling the effects of you needing to serve people on a higher level. And people born on the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th of the month, and those born under the sign of Aries and Scorpio, it's supposed to be a favorable year for you. But favor can go both ways. It can be unfavorable, and it can be favorable if you don't do your work. It can be unfavorable. If you're doing your work, it will be favorable. My last name Brown adds up to the 27, which is a 9. So Brown next year, it could be a favor. So my name, why are you going to start seeing me put out my last name Brown? Because it can be favorable for that last name. And I need to use that energy. And because I'm born on the 1st of the month, number 1 and number 9 are supportive energy. So 9 is also going to be one of my good years also. So I can't wait. I'm enjoying every moment of it. You know, like this year, it's been my number 11 year, and 11 is fame, fortune, and things coming to the light. Hey, I won awards, and this is happening. And watch the interviews that I'm about to get on. Watch the interviews that I'm about to get on. People are looking for your brother, and I want people to also, like yourself, to be able to use it too. I want y'all to be able to use this energy also. And on the negative of the 9 coming up, there's going to be a lot of death. And death don't mean always physical death, which that's a part of it, but also it can be transitions, transformations. A lot of transformation that's going to happen to a lot of people as you're going to start seeing it even more in the 9-year cycle from September going into January. You're going to start seeing it more because that energy starts to come in stronger. And 9 is the number of completion, destruction, disaster. Yeah, there's going to be some disastrous stuff, but it's how you handle it mentally, and are you willing to serve humanity on a higher level? Are you willing to bind together, create the village, make your team stronger, make sure that your links are not weak? So whoever's on your team, whether it's men or women, they got to have strong links and their family connected to them. You got to make sure that you're not going into a 9, between an 8 and a 9, or between a 7, 8, and 9 cycle year. Those are the old things coming back to either help you or haunt you. 7, 8, and 9. And now we're in the midst of 8, going into the 9. There's old people, places, and things will come back to either help you, heal you, or haunt you, or disrupt you. And you got to pay close attention to that. Believe me. Pay close attention to that. So yeah, prepare. Make sure you have things in your house that you're preparing for just in case of emergency. But also keep your spirit prepared also. Because what I do on my show, I've been doing it for a long time. High-level conversations, big up to 19 Keys. I've been doing high-level conversations with numbers for a long time. That's why my YouTube channel is called King Simon Presents Only Quality People. I don't bring on knuckleheads. I don't get into debates. I don't do the arguments. I'm not bringing anybody's energy lower. I don't want to bring anybody any. If you do enjoy that, sometimes I do enjoy it. I think it's entertaining, but I learn from them. And when I watch low frequency debates and all that kind of stuff, I actually learn from them and be able to flip it for, why not look at it from this perspective? Why you have to go down that perspective, that disrespectful? Always look at it on high. Got to look at it differently. That's right. Wish everyone of higher level of success with everything. Yeah, that's the best thing to do in a number 9-year cycle that we're going in. Remember, the 8th year that we're finishing off is about remembering what are assets in your life and what are liabilities. Get rid of the liabilities, keep the assets, and rise high on your assets. Get away from the liability, and the liability could be a person, place, or thing. If it's a liability, let it go. Let it go if it's a liability. It could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. Let it go, because you're cleansing now. This is the 8-year cycle. This is about recognizing assets and liabilities. And if the people around you that are liabilities are not willing to rise to become an asset, leave them the fruit alone. Leave them the fruit alone. Y'all know what the fruit means. Leave them the fruit alone. I don't want to cuss. Leave them the fruit alone. If people in your life, your own children, can be pulling you down into some mess because of their mental health and their madness. Children that don't even pay bills suffering from mental health. They ain't even got to go through what some of the parents are still going through and still got to come home and contend. So even if it's your own children, your own brother, your own sister, your own mama, your own daddy, if they are not assets to the rising of your highest and wisest level, then put them at bay and say, you know what? I gave birth to you, or I came out of you, mommy and daddy, but I gave birth to you, my little children, and y'all are 16, 17, 18 years of age now, and I'm not doing this. You're going to have to learn to fly like an eagle, like I had to fly. Yo, leave them the fruit alone. I have the double R's. I don't know what you got there, Flo. I leave them the fruit alone. You got to put them R's in there. Fruit. Leave them alone. Because at the end of the day, although it's an interconnected journey, it's also an independent journey to become a self-mastered person. It's a journey. It is a journey, believe me. So leave them the fruit alone. And sometimes if you can't leave them alone because they live in your house, then just set up your boundaries and say, look, I can only engage with the madness for 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes. That's pushing. Even when people call you on the phone and you know they're going to bring you drama, say, look, as soon as you get on the phone, hey, what's up? I only got 2 minutes to talk. What's happening? Give them that 2 minutes. And then after you get off that phone, after that 2 minutes, you say, the timer's on because I got to do some movement. After you give them that time in 2 minutes, then you got to do 4 minutes and 5 minutes of bombarding your mind with positive things after you just heard the drama. That's what you got to do. I'm telling y'all. So leave it the fruit alone. I'm telling you, leave them the fruit alone. I called Dr. Valentine today, and he was so happy to hear from me, going through his ups and downs with his family and all of that. These master teachers, all of us go through our ups and downs. But I told him that he was in a critical cycle, and this is what he has to do. Boom, 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 bap. And he was very appreciative of that. Big up to Dr. Valentine. He's in a critical cycle before his birthday, so he got to be a little bit more careful. So when you're in a critical cycle, if before your birthday, you got to recognize what you need to do to keep on elevating beyond the critical side of that aspect. So before your birthday, 52 days before your birthday, that's your deep cleaning, cleansing cycle. And I give some suggestions in my book. Lloyd gives some suggestions in his book. But you also have to work at maintaining what you need to do. You know, you got to also maintain and unpack it for yourself, because my suggestion might just be part of the puzzle where you understand what you need to do from a suggestive position of who you are, because you know you and you know what you're dealing with. Some people can't leave their children alone. Some people can't leave their mother alone. Some people can't. Some people can't leave their father alone. Some people have to take care of them, but you got to know how to compartmentalize and take care of your health a little bit more, take care of your mental health a little bit more than you're taking care of your mom or your dad or your children's issues. Compartmentalize. It's all right. We can do this. The brain is a compartmentalized thing. Your body is compartmentalized. The heart does its job. The liver does its job. The kidney does its job. The kidneys does its job. The reproduction system does its job. The skeletal system. Everything is compartmentalized, but it all serves the greater good of this beautiful body. All serve the greater. I'm out here just sucking in this sun, getting this melanin, baby. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming out. I'm not coming out of no closet like some people do, but I'm coming out to show my power through. And I big up to Kaba Kamene. You don't have to be humble about your greatness. Everybody should erase the word humble out of their dictionary. Humble means that you are giving up your power to let somebody else's power shine. No, I ain't doing it no more. I'm not going to say I'm humbled and nah, don't do that. Now, you don't have to be arrogant with your powers. You just got to be willing to show it with a high self-esteem. But don't be humbled with your gift. Don't be humbled with your talent. Don't be humbled with what you know. And that you are profoundly good at what you do. I'm not humbled with my numerovation. I know I'm good at it. I have old friends coming back just to ask me, old wives and ex-wives and ex-girlfriends coming back to do consultations or talk to me about it or ask me something about it. But they were still caught up in what I used to do back in the day. They used to be King Simon or Simon. The wannabe King Simon. The shoulda be King Simon. But wannabe, shoulda bees, and coulda bees don't make no honey. This King Simon is making honey. And I'm making that stingless bee honey, because I don't have to sting nobody to be at my greatest. So I'm not humbled at all. I'm not going to let anybody humble me. I'll be respectful. I stopped saying humble. I start saying respectful, because my self-esteem is high up, and I want every one of your self-esteems to rise higher too. So if you're good at what you do from your perspective, shine it and yell it from the mountaintop. Because I had a dream that we will reach to the promised land. I may not get there with you. On top of that mountain, you got to get on top of that mountain. Get on top of that mountain, that spiritual mountain, and shine your light. And let your light keep lifting us higher and higher. Let your love keep lifting you higher and higher, and let your love attract the people that are loving. Even your children sometimes lack a form of respect of what you're doing and what you're transforming into, because they're only used to what you were in the beginning when they they believe that you're supposed to keep on babying them all the way until their 20s and all that. No. Stop that bull crap. Stop that bull crap. No. And sometimes sisters, y'all do it a lot. Y'all let you let your sons, y'all enable your sons or your daughters to do the bull crap. When back in the day with your mama, you had to fly from the age of 13, 14, and 15. You got to teach them how to fly. That's what eagles do. Go watch an eagle. Eagle takes their children out, their little bird eagles, fly them as high as they possibly can, and then shake their ass off of their wings and say, fly, fly, little nigga, fly, fly. And if one of them don't fly, they flapping hard and they flapping. If one of them don't fly, that mama eagle will swoop right back down, go get them, take them back up to the nest and say, look here, you're going to fly tomorrow. You going to fly tomorrow. Stop playing. I'm going to take you back up there to the heights of the sun, and I'm going to let your ass go again tomorrow, because this is my nest, and y'all getting too big for my nest, and I ain't going to be bringing y'all food when you need to go and hunt your own food. This is the eagle now. I'm talking about the eagle. And y'all need to do that with your children. Sisters, y'all need to do that with your babies. Stop claiming them to be babies. And now because they're teenagers, the word teenagers was invented. It was really young adults. Now it's teenagers. Now, like Dr. Valentine said, they created this word, this monster called teenagers. It's a monster. So I know you love your children. We love our children, but that's why they separated the man from the woman, because discipline was needed. And the man gives the discipline, the woman gives the nurturing. And so when women try to become men energy, it's hard for another man child to agree with that male energy, so they'll still act up. It's hard for a female child to agree with your male, you trying to be a man, when they know you're a woman. It's deep. It's deep. It's really deep. So they're gonna try to test you. Your own children will test you. I was talking to my ex-wife the other day, and she was telling me something about one of my sons. And he know not to call me for no foolishness. He knows. He know to call his mother for foolishness, because he knows mommy's always gonna give in and she's always gonna be this and that. But daddy's like, bro, you got 2 legs and 2 arms and a brain just like me. What the hell you doing? What the hell you doing? My children know me. I love them, but I'm not going to allow them to I'm not going to enable them to take advantage when everyone have to get their ish together. And then we all come together and build something together. But you got to prove that you are capable of maintaining your ish. That child got to prove that they're capable of maintaining their ish. I got to prove that I can capable of maintaining my ish. And then we all bring our ish together. And then it becomes a lavish building of prosperity and growth in the family. But you got to prove. So I'm glad one of my sons started his studio recording business. So if we need to record a commercial at his studio, we could just send it and he'd do the production and send it back to us. And then my other son has a whole detailing and car washing company. So if we need to wash our car or detail our house or he come and do that. We hire him. One of my sons deal with realty and Airbnb. And if we need to rent it out or tell one of our friends or family members or friends to come in and rent out his Airbnb, we send them to him. I've rented my son's Airbnb many times. I've sent people to him. My son, y'all know I advertise my son Prince, his recording studio throughout New York, right there. And you don't even have to be in New York. You can record it at your home and let him and send it to him, and he can doctor it up and do what he got to do to make it sound good. We all got to work together. That's how it works. But don't enable your children. Don't enable your elderly parents. Don't let them shame you. Don't let them shame you. Don't let them shame you. Yes, you got to respectful. Yes, you got to help them out. You got to clean this and clean that. I knock on wood every day. I'm going to take care of my health so no child of mine will ever have to wipe my ass or clean up after my urine. I take care of my health. That's important for me. I do my exercise, my Kegel exercises to strengthen the PC muscles for between my legs. I'm doing the exercise right now. So I can strengthen and keeping my prostate strong at 57 years of age. I got no time to be nobody wiping, because my grandfather lived to 100 and nobody had to end up wiping his ass. He transitioned in his sleep. It's out of here, and that's how I'm going to pass on to. I'm transitioning in my sleep. That's how I'm going to go. I like that. My grandfather did that. He was like 100, 103. So I don't know how long I have, but I know I ain't going out with no terminal craziness and none of that madness. I'm not doing that. Taking care of my health, my mental health, my spiritual health, my physical health. All right. On that note, family, I salute all of you. I love all of you because I love and salute myself for my self-esteem, my growth, my development, my continual growth and development. It ain't going to stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. And it ain't over until you win, brothers and sisters. It ain't over until you win. Big up to Kaba Kamene, who I'll be interviewing, who will be interviewing on September the 11th at 9 o'clock. Tonight, myself and Carrie Ann Ingram will be on the Healing Vibes show talking about the fall season, what we should do, and probably do some spiritual consultation, donation-driven tonight if you want to call in or you want to send a donation and you want us to break down your numbers or whatever. We're going to do that tonight at 8 o'clock on King Simon Presents on YouTube and also right here on IG at iam.kingsimon and also at Carrie Ann Ingram on YouTube also. We're going to be doing that tonight. So she'll be doing the tarot spread and she'll answer from her perspective spiritual nuances on what you to do during the fall season. And I will be doing it from a numerovational perspective. All right, tonight. And please come and join me for my 29th celebration and promotion and production happening right here in Georgia. The first leg of it will be on October 13th. The second leg will be in Brooklyn, New York at Nicholas Brooklyn. October 13th will be at the New Black Wall Street. The second leg of it with me and Sister Tamika Royale will be at Nicholas Brooklyn in Brooklyn, New York on the 27th from 3 to 7. And the one on the 13th, October 13th, tribute to Baba Dick Gregory with the guest speakers coming through and Baba Ashwa Kwesi closing it down. That's going to be on October the 13th at the New Black Wall Street in Stonecrest, Georgia. The New Black Wall Street at Stonecrest, Georgia. Get your tickets. Go to my link tree for both tickets. The tickets are now on sale for both of them. If you're in Brooklyn, New York, or throughout the New York tri-state area, the tickets are now available. Come on out and hang out. Children for both of my events are free from the age of 0 to 17. Absolutely free. Bring the children out. Bring the children out. I want to see children. 0 to 17. Bring the children. As long as they're not noisy and messy. If they're noisy and messy, just carry them outside and walk them around a little in Brooklyn. But if they're noisy and messy, then take them around the mall and let them experience the mall area in Georgia. That's a whole Black-owned and operated mall with a lot of great, great products if you want to walk around. All right. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. If you want to vend, make sure you text me or DM me. My phone number and everything is right in the profile of this. If you want to text me or DM me, come on out. Let's do this. And if you want to vend, no food vendors. I already got my food vendors, but any other vending, jewelry, art, whatever you got, bring it. Let's have a good time and come enjoy yourself. Few vendors that's going to be passing through. Professor Griff said he's coming. Q Reeves says he's coming. Raul Koo said he's coming. Nina Diamond already got Born Knowledge already confirming. Sister Rashki is already confirming. She's about to confirm. And also many other Red Pill, Blue Pill, Brother Jeff, all of us. I got like 16 spaces left. Is going to be vending. So come on out. I think Brother Mo is going to be vending. Brother Mo that does the graphics for Brother Rich and all of us. He's going to be vending also. So come on out. I'm going to have Dick Gregory's books. And I'm going to have my books are going to be on sale. And we just going to have a good time October 13th. And then the 27th, I'll have my other books. My children's book, I'm doing a book signing for my children's book over there. So, and we're going to be doing a presentation, a numerology presentation, and a Healing the Hoods presentation by Tamika in Brooklyn, New York. All right. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. You know, Anybody that's a vendor, y'all make sure y'all come on. Y'all contact me if you're going to be vending. So big up to my man that's going to be vending out there also. So yeah, you gotta, a lot of vendors that probably was at Brother Rich. A few of them might contact me. I'm going to have to find out. A few of them are, but I've been sending out vendors links if people want to vend in New York. Hanifa is going to be there too. Big up to Hanifa. She's going to be there from out of Philly. So Philly is coming in. All right. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Be safe, be great, and stay focused. And remember, keep on shining. Keep your self-esteem up. Don't be humbled about your gift. Be respectful with your gift and share your gift openly like I do all the time. All right. Peace and love. Take care.
King Simon, I love him. He's family, and he has one of the top shows on the Forbidden Knowledge TV network, actually.
Right.
So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't.
Yeah, his show is called, it was really based on numerovation. It's a numerology show, and it's called How to Calculate Your Destiny.
Yes.
By King Simon. He's the host of the show. The show has done so well, we're now getting ready to start working on filming season 2. All right, so King Simon, one of the top shows on Forbidden Knowledge TV, streaming TV platform.
Hey family, on Sunday, October 13th, I am celebrating 29 years in promotion and production at the new Black Wall Street Mall with tribute to Dick Gregory. That's right, celebrating 29 years, so text that number to get more information. Remember, Baba Ashra Kwesi and Mira Kwesi will be closing out the evening with a salute by Dr. B. Sirius, Brother Rich, Red Pill and Blue Pill, Lorenzo Sanford, Sister Golda X, Sister Tassili Ma'at, and so much more. Make sure you go to linktree/King Simon the Numerator or scan the QR code. Numerovation with King Simon. Text me now at 347-496-1022. You could also take my course if you want to, but do text me for your sessions at 347-496-1022. You could also get my books on Amazon at linktree/King Simon the Numerator. Remember, you can book your session and get it done right now. 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. King Simon the Numerator.
in them that if it is sparked through numerology, astrology, motivation, whatever, it will raise them up from an 85%, maybe to a 10%, and eventually they become the 5%, the poor or prosperous righteous teachers. You gotta understand that this knowledge is not just for one class of people. We gotta get out of the class.